Hello viewers, this is Anthony, Neighborhood Dasher. Thanks for tuning into the channel today, Deliver to the Hungry. There's a lot of hungry people in this town, and I'm out here working with DoorDash to deliver them some food. You know, most days doing this kind of work bring new challenges, and you're going to want to stick with me to the end to see how I get through them. Today is Friday night, just about 5:30 p.m. I'm scheduled to dash from 5:30 to 8, and I'm going to go out here to a hot spot in Monroe and see what kind of orders I get. So this is August 15th, so August is halfway over already. This year's going by so fast. But I want to thank you for tuning in and riding along with me. And I got to tell you something that happened to me last night. I had my camera with me, and I had planned on making a video. But then I got my day started, and I thought, well, maybe I'll just record the footage tomorrow, Friday night. So that's what I'm planning on doing. But I kind of wish I would have had my camera going yesterday. I got to tell you what happened. I had a pickup at Little Caesars. It was for 2 pizzas, and it was probably about maybe 9 p.m. Dusk. It was just dusk. It was starting to get a little bit dark outside, and I was on my way. I picked up the pizzas. I was on my way to deliver it, and it was a kind of a shady part of town. It was more like on the east side of Monroe. And, you know, that's known for some crimes. I mean, I've actually known of a shooting out there where somebody got killed, and I actually seen the body lying on the sidewalk. But this is something else. I had a delivery, and they didn't have a driveway, so I had to park in the road. And other cars were parked along the road too, so I had no problem there, and I had to parallel park. And my delivery was about 3 houses ahead. That's the closest I could get to it because there was no open spots. So I had to park back a ways. And as I parked and turned my car off, I noticed there was 3 guys walking down the sidewalk. And I kind of noticed they were glancing at my car, and I really didn't think too much about it. And you know, on both sides of my car, on one side I got the DoorDash magnet, and on the other side I got the Uber Eats magnet. So most people know that I'm out there making a delivery. So I got out of my car, and they were kind of like, they were walking real slow, and it wasn't like their eyes were fixed on me, but I noticed them, they kept glancing over at me. And so I'm taking the pizza out of the back seat and getting ready to walk a few houses down, and I got on the sidewalk, and they were ahead of me, and I was going to have to pass them, and I didn't really think a whole lot about it. I didn't think I was in danger or anything, but as I started approaching, you know, they were like right in the middle of the sidewalk, so I had to go off to the...
God so loved the world that he gave his only...
Excuse me, I'm already getting a call from my wife. I'm going to... But anyways, so I kind of had to step off of the sidewalk and get in the grass to go around them. And, you know, I had a little ways, so I'm stepping to go around them, and then all 3 of them moved over toward the grass. And I thought, well, this is kind of weird. And so I went the other way to go back on the sidewalk, and they moved over that way. And all 3 of them got in front of me. And I said, excuse me. And they said, excuse me, but they wouldn't move. So I thought that was really odd. And one of the guys said, what do you have in the bag? And I said, well, I'm making a delivery. I work with DoorDash. And they go, well, I asked what's in the bag. And I said, well, if you need to know, I'm delivering some pizzas. And the other guy said, oh, that sounds good. We're so hungry. And I said, well, you know, feel free to, you know, order on the app and we can deliver it right to your house. And they go, no, we don't have time for all that. And so I'm trying to just ignore them and, you know, walk around them. And then they're getting in front of me again. And I'm thinking, okay, I'm in trouble now. They wouldn't let me go to my delivery. And so I thought, well, I'm just going to turn around, get in my car, and see if I can get any closer to the house. So as I'm turning around to walk toward my car, all three of them come around on the other side of me and they blocked me. So they wouldn't let me go. And they go, one of them said, well, hey, buddy, just make it easy. Just give us your pizzas. And I thought, well, I don't want any trouble. It's not worth it. So I took the 2 pizzas out and I gave it to them. And they walked away. And so right away I got back in the car and I called DoorDash and I told them what happened. And they asked for a description of the individuals and I told them, what they look like. And they said, okay. They were going to call the customer and tell them what happened. And my hands were clean. They said, you just go ahead and take your next offer. But I just want to remind everybody out there doing this kind of work, always keep your eyes open and look at your surroundings, because you never know. You can never be too careful, because that was the farthest thing from my mind ever happened, and it's the first time it's ever happened in 2 years. I don't know if anybody else has ever had that happen, but if you had, leave a comment down below. And so, yeah, it just opened up my eyes. I'm going to be a little bit more careful out there. But anyways, it's going to be a good night. I've already got the app on and ready for my first offer. So when I get it, I'll get with you. Thanks for riding around with me, and let's have some fun. All right, I got my first offer. I barely got out of my neighborhood and my app went off. It's a pickup at Little Caesars. Paying $7.14, going 7.9 miles, delivered by 6:12, and it's 5:50 right now. And yesterday DoorDash did this to me all day too. Usually I try to decline every offer unless it's at least $1 a mile, and they always do it this way, always. Just a little shy under $1 a mile. This is paying $7.14, going 7.9 miles. So it's just a little bit under $1 a mile. And yesterday I noticed DoorDash doing that all day long, just making it just under $1 a mile. So I usually end up accepting them. This one's only going 7.9 miles. And I turned on directions, and it's going to take me 5 miles to get to Little Caesars. And Little Caesars is located in the hot spot that I usually sit in. So 5 miles just getting to the hot spot. So really the delivery is only 2 miles. So I accepted it. So I'm heading out here to Little Caesars to get this order. All right, we arrived here at Little Caesars. I've actually have my air conditioner on today. I usually just drive with my windows open, but tonight it's 90 degrees and it's just too hot. So I've actually turned the air conditioner on. So let's go in here and see if Emily's order is ready. Yes, it is ready. It looks like she wants a Mountain Dew and a Pepsi with this. I tell you what, some days you really wish you had 4 hands. I want to make sure that these sauces don't tip over and the lid come off. That's not going to make a happy customer. Well, don't tell me they don't have any regular Pepsi. They got the Mountain Dew. I might have to call and see if they want to substitute, or I'll ask somebody at the window. Okay, I know what I'll do instead. I'll just get this bigger one. Nobody will know the difference. All right, she wants this order delivered by 6:13 and it's 6:11. This bag's kind of heavy when it's got a big 2 liter of pop and 2 pizzas and a 20 ouncer. I gotta find room 232. I'm sure it should be up here on the 2nd floor. Here's another one I think I'm going to accept. Paying $11, only going 4.3 miles. It's 2 orders, but it's at the same restaurant, Atwater Street Tacos. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to accept this one and head over to Atwater Street Tacos and pick up these 2 orders. All right, I'm here at Atwater Street Tacos. This is actually turning out to be a pretty good offer. It does say 2 orders to pick up, but they're both for Angela. And so that means that's a good paying offer for one customer. And I'm sure it'll be delivered at the same address. Hi. I got 2 orders to pick up for Angela S.
Angela S.
Yeah, it looks like she's got 2 different orders.
I think it's on the kitchen being made because I don't see it back there.
All right, thank you.
We'll let you know as soon as it's ready.
That sounds good, thanks.
Angela S.
Oh, thank you. Is that the whole thing? Both of them? Thank you. I think I can squeeze it. I'm gonna actually put it in both, one in each bag, just so I don't dump anything. All right. You know, I'm dropping this order off for Angela. There was 2 pickups at Atwater. And you know, I really got to get out of this bad habit that I'm in. You know, just because the staff member hands you the order, that doesn't necessarily mean they have the right order in their hand. And I neglect to look at the receipt. So I know that happened to me once before. The staff member handed me the order. I got to the customer's house and it was somebody else's order. And it was partly my fault for not looking at the receipt. So I hope to God this order is for Angela that's in the bag. We'll find out when I get there. All right, Angela wants these tacos delivered by 6:38 and it's 6:35. So far the night's been rolling pretty smoothly. This is a leave at the door. Hey Bev, if you're watching, I'm in your neighborhood. I'm talking to my sister. She lives in this neighborhood. My sweet sister Bev. I'm excited. We're having a family picnic sometime the end of August. We don't get together, the 6 kids, very often, but we try to get together for a summer picnic. We can't get together for Christmas. Because there's too many of us and there's too many miles between us. So now I'm going to take 2 pictures. Well, maybe only the one. Yep. Enjoy your tacos.
Money, money, money. Money, money, money. Crazy about my money.
I tell you what, I just love my Kia Rio. I'm looking at my gas gauge right now, and it gives me an estimate of how many miles I'm getting to the gallon, and it's saying 45.7 miles to the gallon. Okay, I'm getting an offer for a pickup, 2 orders, paying $8.50, going 7.8 miles. All right, I'm not sure what's going on with my camera tonight. It suddenly clicked off on its own. I'm sure the battery has over 75%. So I'm here at this Mexican Eats to pick up 2 orders. One of them is right. George, yep, they're both the ones I need. So we're gonna go ahead, this is 2 items. Pick that one up, take a picture of the receipt.
God loves you.
And take and deliver them. I did bring both of my bags. I guess I'll put this one in the big bag and George in the little bag here. That way I'll know how to keep them separate. All right, deliver by 7:06 and it is 6:59. So far so good tonight. I'm glad DoorDash really does give you enough time to make these deliveries safely. I know some of the apps like Instacart and Walmart Spark, they don't give you much time whatsoever, and you always feel like you're under pressure to get them delivered on time. Well, I'm not going to be speeding and breaking the law to get these orders delivered. He did mention do not block the door, so we're going to keep it away from the door. Take a photo. Enjoy your burritos. I did open the windows up in my vehicle. It's cooling down a little bit tonight. All right, now off to George's. Okay, the GPS is taking me in circles. I've went around this block about 2 times already. I guess it's because this house sits so far off the road. It wasn't sure how to direct me to it, but it's this one back here. It sits way off the road. I guess I go in this way. This is the road You would think if they were expecting a delivery that they would have the gate open for me. Hello. How you doing tonight? Good. The GPS had me running in circles.
Did it have you going that
Yeah,
alley?
going around and around. Thank you. Have a good day.
Can you just make sure to put the little bungee cord back?
Oh, I sure will. Yep. Is this the way we're supposed to come in the back? Or is there a front?
It is the front, but because the house sits so far back on the property, it says it's back there. When
Okay.
It's not. But
Okay.
yes, this is the front.
All right, ma'am. Thank you. Have a good evening. All right. So I handed it directly to the customer. She said to make sure I put the bungee cord back over the gate. Okay. So I guess I gotta reach it through here maybe and latch it on this side. She's probably got a dog and she doesn't want it to get out. Yeah, I've been getting all kinds of offers. I turned on Uber Eats and I'm getting all kinds of offers, but none of them that I can accept. I finally got a decent one here from DoorDash. It's a pickup at Rice and Shine. Let me see, I took a screenshot of it. Let's see. I mean, at least it was meeting the $1 a mile requirement. So I'm going out here to Rice
In
and
about
Shine
1.5 miles, turn left into the parking lot.
to pick up this order. So we'll see you at Rice and Shine. I arrived here at the Rice and Shine. I can give you some more details about this. It's paying me $6.25, only going 4.7 miles, delivered by 8:02, and it's 7:45. So I don't see a problem with this order.
Who are you looking for?
Robert B. with DoorDash.
Okay, may I see your phone? Yeah. Okay, you good to go.
All right, thank
good?
you,
Yep.
sir. Appreciate it. All right, he had it waiting behind the counter. Let's keep it in the insulated bag to keep it warm. All right, so let's go ahead, confirm the pickup, and let's go deliver it to Robert. He wants it by 8:02 and it's 7:46. All right, it says 739, apartment 115. So I guess it would be in this building. I hope it's not locked. It is. How do you get in here? Let's try the other side. Okay, maybe this door's unlocked. All right. All right, apartment 115. So let's look here on the first floor. Seems like every place you come into smells like marijuana nowadays. All right, here's the one I want. Continue, take a photo. Oh, it says I was tilted a little too much. All right, getting another offer before I could even get out of the door of that apartment. Paying $9, only going 2.4 miles. It's a pickup at Monroe Liquor Plaza. So I'm gonna have to check for some ID. All right, Julia wants a few things here from the Monroe Liquor Plaza. I'll pick up at 8:03 and it's 8:03. 2 items. I guess maybe you just have to get in line and get it from the cashier. I don't see a pickup location. Yeah, I got a pickup for DoorDash for Julia R.
I'll give 2 down here.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. 2 things, huh? All right. Appreciate it. You have a good evening. Bye-bye. All right. All right, this next delivery from the Monroe Liquor Plaza is going somewhere to a RV resort. It's only 4 minutes away, so it says Suite 81 in an RV resort. So I'm sure it's not going to be easy to find. I might have to call the customer once I arrive. So it's a hand it to me, of course, because I have to check their ID. So let's see if I can find this RV. All right, I entered the RV park. It says Suite 81. All right, it says to take the next left and then the next left.
Turn left, then the destination is on your left.
Left, left, and left. I think I might have to give the customer a call because it's not easy finding an RV amongst hundreds of RVs here. And I have no idea where Suite 81 is. So let's give the customer a call.
Calls may be monitored and recorded by DoorDash and service providers for quality.
Hello?
Yeah, this is Anthony with DoorDash. I'm looking for I'm looking for your RV.
Okay, hold on 1 second.
Okay.
Carlos? I'm just trying to find them.
Right in front of you, do you see a guy waving a beer?
Yes, I do.
That's
Okay,
me.
well, I appreciate you. I'll be right there.
You're wonderful.
All right, thank you. All right, he's right here waving. Well, you can stop anytime, man. I don't have to. Hi, how you doing? Good. I always have an issue finding these places out here. I'll just have to see your ID there.
It's for Julia, right?
Let's see here.
You're gonna want her
Yeah,
ID.
Julia R.
You're gonna want her ID.
All right.
Oh, she's coming. Sorry, we're all colorful.
Beautiful night. It's cooling down a little bit, huh? Hi. You got your ID there?
I do.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Just that one. Thank you. You guys have a good evening. Take care. How do you get out of here? All right, my friends, thanks for riding along with me tonight. It's currently 9:25 p.m. and I'm gonna cut the video off here, but I'm gonna continue to deliver as long as I get offers. I've been getting offers every 5 minutes, so it's a Friday night, it's kind of busy, but I want to go over my totals with you here. I've got a total for DoorDash. I started at 5:30 p.m. I worked until 8:30 with them. Looks like I made 7 deliveries, and it was a total of $41.89. And then with Uber Eats, I only worked with them for a very short time. It was only one trip. It paid me $4.87. So $4.87 for Uber Eats and whatever I made with DoorDash. So thanks for riding along with me. I hope you had a good time. You know, I never know what to expect when I get behind the wheel and start these deliveries. Something new every day. So I hope you come back. If you like this kind of content, I hope you subscribe. Turn on the notifications so you know when I make new videos. I try to make a new one every weekend. So let's just say it's been a good night. I'm gonna go on for maybe another 2 or 3 hours. It's 9:26 right now, so it all depends on if the offers keep coming in. So watch out for my next video. So I want to say God bless you real good. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.